Okay. Good evening, everybody on YouTube. Good evening, folks. I see this on Facebook. My name is Tox W. Child. I'm the CEO of ACE Professionals. Today, I'm bringing you IT opportunities. Let me just reduce the volume behind me here. It's going to be a fantastic, as promised, an interesting session because we're going to look at the hottest jobs, where they're at, how to get them. At the same time, we're doing something interesting, something novice, or no, we'll not say novice, which is something really new onto the fact that there's a whole lot of ride on the AI, and we're trying to get AI produced work competing with what we're doing. So we have a mix, we have a blend of what we normally do, and also the AI produced PowerPoint and information. I want you to be the judge to compare the AI information to what we do and see whether the human is still having the edge. Here we go. Let's get into it straight away. So this is presentation done by AI predominantly. I'm going to tell you when it switches to a human designer work. So IT opportunities in the UK. Discover the booming UK IT industry, top companies, the most popular IT fields, learn the skills and qualifications required, salary expectations. This is what's to come. This is the menu provided by the AI support. There we go. So first off, our first port of call is innovation. The UK has become a hub of innovation. So they're looking for lots of solution managers, lots of CTOs, lots of CFOs, lots of people, either project managers, project office, or people who are managing cybersecurity or management as a whole, and an experience in on different parts. You should be able to work in the thriving industry of the UK. Now let's look at the talent. The talent pool here in the UK, top universities, diverse international workforce is provided. So the UK has owned into lots of people coming into it, a variety of places. Now, because they're having this creative minds, bring all this wonderful talent from all over the place into a melting pot. What's happening? This workforce, they don't allow them to go. If you are competent and you're capable, the UK has ways to lure you from your university, to give you projects, to keep you around and have grants to support and keep you running either research or helping the market grow as it's growing at the moment, as it's booming. The culture, the UK cultural diversity and inclusive environment. So I'm in London. London is a very inclusive environment. If I go down to Camden Town there, I'll be eating a Brazilian restaurant. Before I know it, I'm mixed up with the Brazilian culture. If I go down to South London, it might be a Thai restaurant. The opportunity is I could travel a whole lots of continents in one day, just in one town, because it's such a melting point of culture. It brings everybody together. Okay. Now, this is still AI talking to you. This isn't me at all. The AI says data science, extract insights from large data sets with cutting edge data analysis to high demand across industries. Now, I was just watching not too long ago on CNN where a data company is merging and blending data extraction with AI. So they're having one particular spot where you can get the data and you can have the AI extract it for you, and you can use that together. So this is one of the popular fields in the UK. It's something people should consider. Cybersecurity, protect against cyber threats. Now, more than often, people have put in more of the information on the web, on the internet, on their computers. So we are socially now becoming social platforms is where we chat. People don't do traveling, meeting people physically and as much as they used to. So also we have where we shop is the internet. So all these things coming into the internet, we need to focus on having a strong security for people. Software development, design and build software applications for businesses. I think I have forgotten to record this session. I apologize. If you are watching this, I've just been prompted by my memory that I need to record this. Awesome. So again, I'm just covering the different fields that are very popular IT fields. I talked about data science, cybersecurity. I'm onto software development, design and build software applications. So there are different softwares being built all around the world, things to tackle sustainability, things to tackle recycling, things to tackle cleaning the environment. I think I was just at Asda or Tesco, and they had a particular product that showed me that they were recycling, they're using more of recycled products, and there's going to be a boost. So there's going to be a huge future moving into this. Like people thought, oh, Tesla was lying, it's not going to happen. No one's going to actually leave all this petrol engine for those types of electric car. But here we are today, selling more than Mercedes. You never know. Artificial intelligence. Develop AI power application systems. So lots of things are there now that you can do. I saw some things on Instagram earlier, the AI apps where you can put your text and the text is turned into a picture. And this are, I think it's called Willow or something like that. There's so many AI companies coming up with different ideas. I made video from AI today. I'm more than happy to show off that video. I made the script from AI. I made this PowerPoint that we're talking about right now from AI. And I'm going to go to what I made by myself. We'll compare and contrast the strengths and also the weaknesses. Here we go. So it's never too late in terms of jobs. We're going to watch a quick video about a lady talking about it.
It's no surprise that tech has one of the biggest sources of recruitment in the UK that provides sponsorship. So if you work in tech, you're in luck. Not only do a lot of tech roles fall under the shortage occupation list, but they also pay more and they also offer sponsorship more often than non-tech roles. Now, that being said, there are obviously some tech roles that are more in demand versus others, right? So for those of you who are studying and are unsure of what route to take, and for those of you who are already working in tech and are looking to move to the UK, this video is going to tell you what roles are in demand, what skills are in demand, and how much you can expect to get paid for these tech roles in the UK. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ashika, and on this channel, we talk about how you can move to the UK. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now is an absolutely brilliant time to do it. Hit the subscribe button now and click on the bell icon for notifications. Okay, so as for some of the research done in the UK, these are the roles that are going to be most in demand in 2023. Data analysts, cloud or data architects, business analysts, .NET developers, data engineers, database administrators, and IT security. Now, apart from belonging to these roles, recruiters are very often looking for a certain set of skill sets, which you ideally need to mention in your CV. These are a combination of hard skill sets and soft skill sets. These are the top hard skills that are required in the UK in 2023. SQL, Power BI, Java and JavaScript, tech stacks like React, Python or .NET, cloud computing, and DevOps. When it comes to soft skills, employers are looking for project management, data literacy, technical writing, and content creation. Now, it's no secret that the UK is going through a cost of living crisis. So the top question on your mind should be, how much can I get paid for these roles in the UK? I've got the answer. When it comes to data analysts, the national average salary is $35,393 per year. Cloud or data architects make $83,494 per year as the national average salary. Business analysts make $45,271 per year. .NET developers have a national average salary of $47,540 per year. Data engineers have a salary of $55,000 per year. Database administrators make $46,498 per year, and IT security makes $50,500 per year. Now, while these were the national average salaries, let's look at what's the highest you can earn for all of these roles. The highest for a data analyst is 50,000 per year. A cloud or data architect on the higher end makes 90,000 per year. Business analysts make 62,000 per year. IT security makes 70,000 per year. .NET developers make 59,000 a year. Data engineers make 78,400. Hi guys, it's no approximately 39,493 pounds a year. Cloud or data architects on an average make 86,243 pounds per year in London. Business analysts make 50,158 per year. IT security makes 50,331 per year. .NET developers make 57,494 per year. Data engineers make 52,823 per year. And database administrators make 44,743 per year. Now, if you are looking for a role in these companies, the first place you should ideally start, obviously, is LinkedIn and Indeed. But apart from that, it also helps if you can go to the career section of all of these companies and apply directly on their websites. But how do you know which companies to reach out to and which not to? Well, here's a list of the topmost IT companies in the UK right now. And these companies typically hire for tech roles from all across the world. At the top of the list is ServiceNow, an American company headquartered in California that delivers workflows to enhance employee and customer experiences. At number 2, we have A&D Digital, that helps organizations thrive by unlocking their tech and people potential. They work with their clients' employees to build impactful products and high-performing teams. At number 3, we have one of the best workplaces in the world, Salesforce. Salesforce provides CRM services to its clients, along with enterprise applications with a focus on customer experience, analytics, and automation. And number 4 is Adobe, an American software company that currently employs more than 20,000 employees worldwide. It's a global leader in digital media and digital marketing solutions. At number 5, we have VMware. VMware's computing, cloud, mobility, networking, and security offerings form a digital foundation supporting apps, services, and experiences that are transforming the world. And number 6, we have ARM. ARM is a British semiconductor and software design company, primarily designing processors, facilitating development solutions to accelerate product engineering, and providing IoT cloud services. Meta, or as it was erstwhile known.
Oh, I think I clicked that by accident. I was trying to make it possible for people to enter into the meeting without waiting for me to click them in. So here we go. The AI particular slide, you can see there's a little bit of shift. I imagine all these pictures were meant to be on top, and IBM will be the one down here. So those are just, I wanted to show you the raw state of the AI. Usually I would have edited it and kind of patch it up, but we're comparing. So for the purpose of comparing, Google is one of the fantastic companies to work with. Amazon, Facebook, IBM are all fabulous companies to work at, like the girl Ashika said. Let's see, skills and qualifications that you need. Now, the skills that the AI suggests that you need to have, this from looking all over the internet. You need to have Python, Java, C++, also some cloud computing, machine learning, and data analysis. So like we saw, lots of opportunities for data cloud, data analysis, all of this also for coding, fantastic opportunities. Communication skills. Effective communication is essential when working with a team, interacting with clients and stakeholders. So that is, you don't leave any messages undealt with, you respond to people, you prompt them, you help, and you push people forward. So there's a clarity of information going back and forth, and you're clear on deadlines, timeline, expectation, and who's responsible for a set of actions. Project management, ability to manage the project from inception to delivery. So there is the idea stage, there is coming together and looking at the scope of the project, and there is parameters checking the risk that may affect the project and selecting the different people to deliver different deliverables. That's what project management looks like. And then there's monitoring and checking whether you are moving towards, the intended outcomes, and measuring, how well you're doing and what are the things that are meeting, the particularly barriers that you need to overcome to have close to 100% success rate. So all of these things are particular skills that you need to have for the IT world. Now, expectations. All right, the AI determines that entry-level jobs, data analyst, software developer, web designer, you're looking at somewhere between 25 to 35,000. We at ACE, we choose to work with people above 40,000. We've been doing this from before COVID. So that's not majority of people will be focusing on. Not that we can't help you. We can help you if you're there, but that's not our main focus as a company. We do have to have a niche that we're focused on, have our skills owned and well, resourced for those particular sets of professionals. Experience positions, we're looking at 45 to 7,000. So this will be the exact people we're looking at. Data scientists, cybersecurity specialists, AI engineering. Now, we will be rolling out courses that are recognized for cybersecurity. We already have cybersecurity training workshop, but we'll want to get certified courses, and we will have, we're doing this with partners from different worlds, people with high level of expertise. I don't want to be jack of all trades. It's time and high time to bring more partners in to help. Okay, so let's look at also some of the 30% of our job focus is on senior level positions, 75 project managers, CTO, IT director. All of these are fantastic opportunities, but you need to know that a high level of payments means a high level of responsibility. You can be kicked off the project. I'm at the moment, I'm from another Zoom meeting before this meeting, and we're dealing with a situation where a project manager is being kicked off the project. Very quickly, she was expecting it to be 3 months, but it's not. And now we're actually going towards a clawback where you didn't deliver things, there were breaches in contracts, and therefore you shouldn't be paid the amount of money you've been paid. So with any of these circumstances where you can get huge amounts of money, comes a high level of responsibility. Now, future outlook and trend. Let's look what we're expecting. We're expecting in the future that there'll be a lot of remote work. There'll be a lot of people who can set up workshops and stations where they can do remote working. So the pandemic accelerated the opportunity for that to happen. Automation and AI, we're in that era of automation and AI. The use of AI in workplaces is expected to increase, create new job opportunities, changing current roles. And then the green IT. So there's going to be like I said at the start of this, that there'll be a massive focus on sustainability. Companies and ideologies that kind of strengthen sustainability, either is managing power or recycling power or harnessing power in any way. Could be electricity, energy in any way that's transformed from one form to the other. This will be the places where investment will be going in the future. And this would be the companies to look at. So such as energy efficient data centers, clean technology. About a couple of years ago, Google doing something, setting up a lot of servers, and I was in a contract to recruit about 1,000 people for Google. Well, we had a problem with the person we were recruiting through. They were a construction company, and we couldn't go forward with it because we're not so focused on the construction industry. But I can tell you, most companies are already planning for this, and they've been executing, having data efficient, server areas. And I heard some servers were actually put in the sea. Some were put, on top of mountains, anywhere that's cool and easy for things to cool down and continue to work and protect it from the elements of the environment. These are places where there'll be a lot of investment to set up in these areas. Okay, now when we look at generally what's happening in different websites, we're looking at what are the top jobs that they're given. So here, people get the opportunity to see. Cybersecurity is 28. You have cloud and infrastructure, like was said by the video, 85. Business transformation, 57. So business analysts, project managers. So the opportunity is there. This is from today. This is live. This is not that we're making this up or so a couple of weeks ago. No, these companies are looking. So if you respond today, if you type whatever we type, you're bound to get the same results. On Indeed, there are loads of jobs, information technology jobs. You have digital skill tutor, and this is 37 to 42, IT on-site engineer, and this is 35 to 38. And there are more jobs, and there are more CTO or CFOs, like we said, some higher jobs. Okay, this is again today type of work. If you go on to read.co.uk, you have IT project manager, senior operational, resilience specialist, solutions consultant. This sometimes I had it 2 years ago where we were looking for somebody for £80,000. So you do get fantastic opportunities there. As you can see, permanent positions, 13,000, temporary 271, contracts 2,609. The opportunities are there for these jobs. You need to come with the right skills though. And things are not so hard to get. The skills are there. So here we go. And when we look here on teaching into education, we're looking at physics is the order of the day and mathematics. And you can see that they're talking about their main pay scale. I'm family liaison, that's the 30. Now I can advise concerning what they mean by main scale and upper pay scale. So depending on where you are, this is Harris allowance. This is in London. So main scale or upper pay scale could be somewhere around 43,000 or to maybe these days 46,000. And I think there's 1,005 that they add to it. Okay. Lots of opportunity for people. This is Liverpool, Merseyside. There's jobs, but again, the jobs are in certain areas. They're focused on certain things. So here we go. We have what do you need to get into teaching in the UK? If you have EU citizenship, that is a route that's straightforward. If you have a UK tier 5, you're under the age of 30, and you're above the age of 18. You have close to 2,000 in your savings, never been in the UK before, no dependent. For tier 5, they usually use this points-based system. This is the tier 2 system where if you're like the teacher of physics that they're looking for, they can't pay you to come, they can relocate you, but you have to come in certain subjects. These things are not automatic. These things is by merit. Nobody wants to employ and commit to pay 40,000+ to somebody who does not deserve the job. There's no reason to do that when you have the access to the pool of wealth. An ancestry visa grants any Commonwealth citizen. So we've switched to our own PowerPoints. So these are not AI generated. This is definitely from X. Ancestry visa grants any Commonwealth citizen working rights in the UK for up to 5 years. You're eligible to come if any of your parents or grandparents have been citizens of the UK. You can use that route again to come to the UK. All right. Now, some of the things that set us aside is with our own workshops, we always put quotes to spur people forward. Planning. It's important not just to make a plan before you begin, but to change directions when things go wrong. So pros and cons are happening everywhere. Whenever we make a decision, we're always hit by the pros and the cons. But there's nothing that is a prison sentence. There's nothing that says that you are stuck in your ways. You're not a plant. You can't change. You can make changes, and you could increase your pros and reduce your cons. It's definitely possible. Let's have a look. What do we do? Our products. Now, we ASA in the UK, we have products and services. You can categorize some of our products as CP, workshops, trainings with certification. services such as interview skills, things that are effective communication, confidence, all of this kind of things are services that we can give. You can't hold on to them, but they are things that improve, they tool you up, they equip you with extra resources to make you, that edge sharper. Now, we understand that you have employers, and employers are looking for candidates, improved candidate, measured, reflective, and constantly growing workers. Workshops, things that we do, we have workshops, training courses, CV services, interview skills, references, and personal statements. There seems to be something, I think my PowerPoint is glitched. It says click here to edit master title style. I'm not quite sure why that is there. That's never been on my PowerPoints before. There must be a glitch on my PowerPoints. We'll have that corrected. So training is what we offer for teachers, and training and portfolio. So there is a portfolio that you need to get if you're going to get QTS from outside the country. There'll be certain things that you need to have to show evidence that you are a teacher at a certain level of proficiency. Training we can give through all the courses and the workshops that we do. Portfolio only as well. We can also help if somebody says that they're well trained, they have the certification. We can help them gather their portfolio to get them the QTS that they need. So go ahead and dream big and have complete faith that God will do everything possible to make manifest your most wildest dreams. So let's see, section 4, here we go. The market. Today's process, you are at an information meeting. We've given out the information. Then there is a decision-making link. We share a link. And also follow up to that is a payment confirmation. Once we have some form of payment, part payment, full payments, the package is delivered because we have flow charts, we have care processes, and we know this outcomes and we're measuring it. We're constantly always reviewing what we did well and how can it get better. So job hunt, people want the job hunt. Now, there are so many ways you can get the job to hunt for you, to be the one that they're talked about. But you need to improve yourself. It's not a small job. The visa application. So soon after you've got the job, you've got the offer, you will have the sponsorship. It'll be a straightforward process to apply for the visa and family members. Now, knowledge attracts abundance when it's organized, intelligently directed through practical plans of action. So I want you to look at again and remember we had a presentation from AI and we had a presentation from ACE. Which one of them would you say you tend to lean towards in terms of clarity of information? We've come to the end. Which one of these things would you consider? Let's ask Mr. Jude. Mr. Jude, how did you find our presentation today? Is the human winning or is it the AI that is taking the lead?
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Actually, the AI one looks all right as well, and the human one is very is more informative and more direct. One could easily understand your slides, your PowerPoint, and could easily get what you're talking about. It is more direct. So comparing both, the human one is okay, but not leaving out the AI one as well.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the feedback. Madam Tosin, what do you think? We've never done this before. We brought AI and human together in one presentation. What's your take? Madam Joseph, you there? You're muted. Are you?
Yeah.
Your reception is not great.
My take is
Yeah.
obviously
We
better.
can hardly hear you. Sorry. Just should we give you some moments and allow reception
Because
to build up? Yeah, we can hear you now. Oh, it's reception needs to improve in Africa, man. We need to really do something about that. Mr. Daniel, sorry, just I couldn't hear you. The line was breaking.
Can I
Don't worry, don't try to explain it. It's all right. Don't try to explain. Yeah, Mr. Daniel, sir. Let's go to Madam Ade. Madam Ade.
Yeah, good evening, Dr. Mr. Talks. Good evening.
Good evening. We were just trying to get your feedback on AI. And
Yeah. I've been struggling with my internet, and even right now I'm driving, going home. I have my family in the car.
okay, let's leave you so you can drive safely. Let's leave you. It's fine. All right. Madam Ade, what's your take? Oh, all the receptions are bad. Wow, what a day. It's only myself and Mr. Jude. Well, I'll just say for everybody, I think I'm impressed with the human work. Like Mr. Jude said, it was very, very direct, very straight, very legible. The AI has content, but it needs to work with organizing fonts to basically help the audience to be able to take the most out of that information. And it's not just good enough to have all the information there. It's also how it's presented is also important, also matters. Okay, we've come to the very end. Is there any questions for me, sir?
In terms of you made mention about certain skills that is required for employment, and you made mention about like having some set of skills like Python, Java, C++, cloud computing, machine learning, and other bits that you mentioned. And also you said that communication skills is very, very essential, which is true. And as well, you spoke about the project management bit. So what I'm trying to ask is, if one wants to maybe venture into IT from the scratch, is it possible? Is it possible? And what kind of skill sets can one have to be able to achieve being an IT specialist?
Okay, that's a great question. From scratch, I would say first thing first is one should get familiar with the languages and look at the direction one wants to go. There's things in coding, there's things in data analysis, there's things in cybersecurity. They're different directions. Okay. They're all fantastic directions. They all have, reward, but depends on the person, whether they're numbers inclined or they are detail inclined. Whichever niche that person is will determine where they can work. So, like, for example, I'm doing my work now. I enjoy my work. My work may keep me up late into the middle of the night. I still enjoy it. So pick a side of IT that is, closer to your culture, to all the values that makes natural sense, because then it will reduce effort. So you just seem like you're being rewarded for something you enjoy. So it seems like a bliss rather than taking something because they pay a lot of money, but you don't enjoy it. It's going to be a very painful exercise. So I would say one just needs to start with the very basic. First, reading about these directions, understanding about these directions, then start picking up. They always have a basic entry course. We have a basic course on cybersecurity. a basic course on AI. It's just an introduction. It will bring you to it, and then you can say, okay, well, these are the certification I need. This is where I need to start. I can take this course, and I can shop around and find the cheapest place I can take this course, or the best place I can take this course, depending on the purpose. And yeah, that you definitely get to where you're going. It's not an undoable task. I think it's very possible to start AI, to start anything into the IT. The world is going in that direction. We are going to move into remote working. The people in Mars might end up working for people here on Earth in the future. People on Earth might work for people in Mars. We don't know. But we need, I think, the foundation for this kind of remote and language translation and a whole lot of things is us developing our sense of understanding into the computer language.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, thank you. So thank you for attending. Appreciate your time. Mr. Daniel, thank you so much. Madam Joseph, thank you very much. Sorry about your internet. Madam Ade, sorry about your internet. All the people with internet, I know your contributions would have been extremely exciting. I've been excited all evening.
Thank you so much, Mr. James. Can you hear me at all? I'm
I
struggling
can hear
with
you.
the internet.
It's okay. It's okay. For our viewers on YouTube, there's so many people here, just like Mr. Jude, they would have brought fantastic reviews, fantastic points of offering. I'll say you reach out to us at ACE, you reach out to this team, you reach out to professionals that we have, and your mind will be blown away. They'll move your company from wherever it is to more assets and more growth. So it's been my pleasure presenting you this ACE workshop. Again, my name is Tox Wellchild, CEO of ACE Professionals. Just to make mention, we do have some other websites apart from ACE Professionals. We do have ACE Professional University. We do have CV Guides. We're hoping all of these websites will be working in relation to each other. And with the new advancement of AI, we hope to add some AI technology to it and to bring it to give people more value for their time and their effort. If you spend time with us, and the data analysis, and also the cybersecurity jobs that we talked about. And also if you're trying to get into education, being reviewed, they'll keep taking up the wrong people. And we need the right people in these jobs. So the world could be a better place. Thank you. Have a very good evening. It's been my pleasure presenting to you. I wish you all the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you
All
very
right.
much. We
That's
appreciate
all right. That's all right. Let me